Brained, all of them. G'day everyone, welcome back to another Witcher 3 livestream. I'm Darkmyre, and tonight we are continuing our search for Ciri in the northern city of Novigrad. If you can't remember the last stream, basically we found was another godling like Johnny that we met in the woods, but this time in a house, haunting the house, and we had to basically betray her to the owner of the house to get the person that we need, the dreaming witch lady, free. We've got to go talk to her now at the tavern, because where do you talk to dreamy women in fantasy lands other than a tavern? So hello to Mr. Philly, Sergeant Anderson, Conscript, SRS Blades, Brian Muller, we've got Insomniac Panda, Hayden Wallace, let's see who else we've got here, Hunter Railcars here, I'm at Gaming, welcome. Alex, welcome as well. As you can see, we do have the overlay on because I've had some people say that it's a bit annoying not being able to see the chat that's going on that I'm responding to, so hopefully you guys don't mind seeing that taking up a bit of the screen. We're going to go talk to this lady. As usual, we'll have a bit of cinematics and then probably a whole bunch of really tedious quests to do. And then get told that Ciri's nowhere near here and she left like weeks ago because we've been taking too much time doing all these stupid quests. Seems to be the way this game goes. Let's see what happens. G'day Jamie, welcome to the stream.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond.
Bards, interesting.
Maybe one of them hired.
Guess we've got to go upstairs to talk to Dream Witch Lady. My day was pretty good. G'day D&J Gaming. It does indeed get lost in translation, Lisa. I thought it would be better to have it not on there because the game is so perfectly looking, but apparently people want it, so is here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to
Philly
describe.
is MIA.
To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions.
I bet you try and flesh out feelings there, lady.
And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
So hopefully you guys can hear it all okay. Let me know if anything does need to be adjusted. This game can sometimes be a bit too quiet or a bit too deafening.
Let's begin.
To start
Let's
with,
try some dreaming.
tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Yes, SRS Blades, we'll be doing more Assassin's Creed. I'm going to be playing right through Black Flag. I'm not sure if I'll do the other games. I'm probably going to do Syndicate at least, but want to get through them to get onto Origins as well. But for not tonight, we're just going to be doing The Witcher 3, maybe some Wild West Online, depending on how awake I am after this one.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
The lure of surprise does sound interesting.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
No worries, SRS. Catch you tomorrow, mate. We'll go through all these memories, listen to get a bit more of the backstory between
we have time.
Geralt and Ciri as well.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant.
G'day, Angia.
Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
We might do one more of these memories and then proceed forward.
I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
She was there when I died. That sounds interesting.
It was in
She's
Rivia.
clearly not dead.
The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well.
Ooh, not
Ciri
Yennefer.
had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory?
See you, Hunter. Thanks for joining us tonight. The archive should be up by the morning, so you can catch out the rest of it then. We may as well do the last one, because we've done the other three, so why not?
There's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
Doesn't sound like a good thing to try.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
And no, not today, Alex.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Kind of do, because I want to find out more about this backstory. It's
There's something else.
quite interesting now. I thought Ciri was just a random little,
They
like
call
orphan,
Ciri the
but-
Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why.
maybe she is more.
She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. Just
Hurrah,
know there's
PTO
more to it than
Gaming.
traveling to different
And
places.
hurrah, Jagar.
And that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
That might do it for this one, though.
No.
We want to kind of move
Can we
things on a
start?
little bit.
Naturally.
Get into some
I knew
action.
you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
G'day, Adam.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
I guess her clothing is to help you
If
relax.
Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot.
Yes, Alexa, we'll do face cam at some point, but not every day. Not every stream either. So he's apparently having a nap now. The hell is this idiot? I guess that's Dandelion? He looks kind of like a dandelion, I guess. Apparently scared of birds. I think so, Sarge. You were on that one stream with that thing that happened to that guy that time, I think.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon...
Now we go to the red light district. Phil, you'll
the
be
rosemary
happy.
is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Phil, you'll be very happy.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
It is awesome, Brian. I'm quite enjoying playing through it. I'm going to loot her room a little bit, though, while we're here. Oh, some Gwent cards. Don't think we can steal them, though. Now I guess we go meet the Dandelion fella. See what he's got to say. What? Wrong button. Mind me.
That's a rat for sure.
No worries, Panda. Thanks for joining us tonight, mate. We'll catch you next time. Looks like we have gone through the night and to the next day now. No magic bananas here, PTO Gaming. Oh, and g'day, Dom the Gamer. Welcome back to the land of the interwebs. Dogs don't drive, says Fui. But they do apparently like brothels, I guess. It's like an enemy there, but we're going to keep going and ignore him. I think this is probably going to be a fairly cinematic heavy episode, looking at the way things are going so far. Hopefully we'll get to some action though at some point. Apparently the door's locked, that's a bit rude.
Well, I'll never come back, you stinking... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till your toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
That's not
Zoltan,
Dandelion.
with your boot to someone's ass, as always.
Apparently that's Zoltan.
Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Well, I guess we got our action.
Pleasure.
Oh, what? Get your damn sword out. Apparently we have to fist fight these idiots.
Yeah, it's almost like we never left Verdian.
And I'm not allowed to friggin' use my signs either. What a bunch of bullshit. I can hit him!
Shut up and fight.
That's all of them.
Please.
I wanted to fight, but one with swords and
Now
stuff,
we
not
can greet each other
a
like
bloody
we
fist
got
fight.
ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plate.
Not a very good one, Fooey.
What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me.
This guy reminds me of Fooey.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing?
No one's gonna shoot the pug, Fooey.
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh.
With the way he says fuck off there, Fooey.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm.
I hate finding a
Dandelion
shite storm
gone,
at home.
The tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
See, exactly.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
And don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying this stream, make sure you smash that thumbs up button for us. I think most of you seem to have already, which is good. We don't need to worry about the stash. Go away. We want to use our Witcher sense. That's what we're meant to do.
News.
Reading someone else's letters.
And steal his stuff
I
as
was
well
there,
while we're at
tight
it.
and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar.
Well, here we go. Found his
10
journal.
barrels of Toussaint Dry. 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad.
Might be even worse.
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings.
So we have to go look for someone else to help us
We
look for
should rally
Ciri.
somehow.
Love it.
Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours.
Just rips the page out. Love it.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
See you, Adam. Hope you have a good day at work. We'll catch you next time. And hello to I Like DBZ. And let's see who else popped in here. And Adzi as well. Welcome, buddy. So we have to read Dandelion's planner. I think it's going to be in our inventory. Quest items. Go. Made little poems about all of the women that he's met with. Quote unquote, met with. Guess we've now got their location, so we can go talk to them one at a time. Not sure if we need to talk to Zoltan again.
Still here? Looking for something?
Hey, we leveled up,
Just checking
doing
to
pretty
see that
much
everything's
nothing.
in place. Buggers might have hauled something off the morning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Okay, so you can then ask him for more information about the different people.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
So she's a farmer's daughter.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
Close
A
enough.
baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says. In the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects.
Not at the
Examines it
moment,
from all
Dom.
perspectives.
I may as well get all the
If I didn't know
details
him
while we're
better,
here.
I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as
What the fuck?
Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins.
What the hell?
Poor bastard fled out the window.
I would too, Jesus Christ.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace.
Hey,
in
put us here. Welcome,
Then
buddy.
you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week.
And
we get
g'day,
fresh
Peter. Welcome
gossip
to the
about her
stream.
Flashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
One more name, and then we can go talk to these ladies and
A figure
hopefully get
most
some more
rare,
action into this
her
stream.
nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well. Seems fascinated with this one.
Pretty
Without
much,
reason.
Buddha.
Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
No worries, Brian. The archive will be up in the morning. And hello to Harry Cuthbert as well. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
So we are trying to find the bard Dandelion. We've got to talk to all the women that he's been, quote-unquote, meeting with of late. So hopefully he'll help us on our grander quest to find Ciri, finding one person for another person for another person. It's getting a bit like Missing Persons Anonymous here today. Ooh, we've got some bandits. Finally some action.
With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't
Look at
pay,
this fool.
Help!
What you hollering for?
Bunch of fools with friggin' cards on there.
A knight in shining
Vests.
armour.
Close enough.
Keep
G'day, Dieter. Welcome to the stream.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Start a turf war.
About that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's
Yes,
gotta
we
be.
started a turf war. That's awesome.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely
not
out of
entirely.
kindness.
Yeah, exactly.
Not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Gerald.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain
be.
something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him.
Like a
Said you
cow
two were a
licked
bad
him.
example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Yeah,
Ouch.
that's him.
What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. It was the last straw. All those questions
Hey,
about the
Cows,
washerwomen at
welcome to the stream,
bathhouse,
buddy.
Then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
I'm
Maybe.
sure he likes them
What did
anyway.
he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor.
This is just the first of
Who
four,
was she?
Philly.
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the
These
same.
people are funny as. Alright,
Thanks for
on
your
to
help.
the next one.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
They sound like common English folk as well, which is interesting. So another little jog and another person to talk to. Hope you guys are enjoying this more cinematic style stream. Whoops, go away. Gotta read that damn sign. I know normally there's a fair mix of cinematics and action in this game, but it seems today the action is a little bit lacking.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of
Interesting,
Dandelion's
interesting.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Missing persons unit, indeed, Fooey. Don't tell me this elf is going to come back in drag.
Any
Are you
better?
fucking serious?
girlfriends. So you're...
Elial.
What the fuck?
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met
Do
him
you
one
really
night in
want
a
to know,
tavern.
girl?
He was blind
Jesus.
drunk.
I bet he was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh my god.
He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
That is just so disturbing. I can totally understand how uncomfortable he feels.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling
if you want to claim, if the shoe fits, the cow's for sale? Or should I say if the dress fits?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he
G'day, Vid Steve. Welcome to the stream.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
Booby, I don't think you want that booby, Fooey.
The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really?
It's pretty cool.
What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's
Thanks, Vid Steve. We do have a second one coming
countess
soon.
One day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
You're a freak is what you are.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being
actually, that's a guy that wants to be a lady.
I managed to stay interested.
Thanks for your help. I'm getting the fuck out of here. No, I didn't want to do that. Skip.
I tried many times.
Shut up.
When did you last see?
Some time ago. Oh?
Thanks for your help. Let me get out of here.
Thanks for your help. And nice to meet you.
I can help with much more.
No, don't need any help. Thank you. Go away.
You know where to find me.
I don't need new anythings. Not from here. Good lord, what the hell is going on with this game? That was a little bit disturbing. G'day Keegan, well, welcome to the stream. The shibs with moobs, indeed. Get out of the way, fire.
My fortune treat us with kindness.
Bit of a hike for this next one. And yeah, Peter, normally there is bits of action intermingled with these cinematics, but it seems today it is very much a dialogue simulator. And g'day Nazlik, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we only speak English here. Ooh, what's going on here?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
Who wants to know?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation.
Really?
Surrender your weapons.
Fuck no.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
No, your last rites, mate. Missed me. As you can see, I'm actually slowly getting the hang of this combat shit now. Not getting my ass kicked like I used to. At least not yet. Give it a few combats, I'm sure. That's what they get for trying to bloody rip me off. Get out the way, mate. I'm trying to loot the body. I killed him, I get the loot. You want the loot, you kill him next time. So nice quick bit of combat. Mouse droppings in the bread. Disgusting. Nice, Keegan. What game are you picking up there?
Need some overripe
3 more women of the night to talk to. Dark Foo. As long as it's not Dark Fooey.
Me? The war I drink. The clear old thing.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fuck you. I'm important.
Sorry,
Get rid of the damn
can't
kids.
wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you.
Nice, Keegan.
If
I'm
you're
looking
eager
forward
to
to getting
join
that
in the
myself
lesson,
as
you're
well.
welcome to. Children,
It's like an awesome game.
Sadly, the Ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a Witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
Really?
But...
Yeah, this is grand.
You shan't disappoint them.
Pretty typical teacher, really, Cows. At least from what I remember, anyway.
So, who would like to ask the first question?
Nobody,
Me.
shut up.
What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
How old are you again?
9. 8.
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
A man cursed who's turned into a monster, a witcher might have to kill, even if he's a king.
So King Foltest was a monster. What's it like to cut off someone's head?
Awesome.
Can you show us how to cut off a head?
Sure.
Can we try your potions?
Enough.
Why not?
That is all for today. Gather your
Excellent.
things
That's
and
a
I
good
shall
way
see
to
you in
end the
morning.
class.
Yeah!
Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. I'd have rather had the Ratcatcher.
Come back here, I'll show you how to cut off a head, you little brat. Starting with yours.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes, longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No, we perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe...
Philly.
No.
One day you'll
Won't
get it
even
right.
try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mould. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Oh, poor lady.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
Thought they were shit.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! Her snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Yeah, like I said, they're crap.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart,
His heart is pure gold. That's why he's sleeping with half the town.
Discipline in his life, but he never came back to see me. So I thought, if it's done, it's done.
She's probably the founder of Peter.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Alright, 2 more ladies to talk to. Hopefully the rest won't be quite so weird.
Lasses can't be rich like witcheresses.
And who the hell has school at like 10 o'clock at night? Not sure if you guys can see that under the chat overlay, but it's currently 9:54 PM in game and they're at school. That does not seem legit to me. Not at all. Walk through someone's house to get to the next street, why not? XP is not active at the moment, Cal, so Sarah won't wake up for that command. That's good, Peter. Glad everyone that's watching is enjoying the stream. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and you are having fun.
There must be order.
Certainly a strange stream, that's for sure, with all these weird ladies to talk to, and not quite ladies.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
True,
worry.
conscript, true.
I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in
we can try and do some Forza
coincidences.
Horizon 3. Not going to be tonight, but I'll see what we can do in the next couple of
monsters.
weeks.
And my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm
Punk
looking
school
for
is
someone.
24/7.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
What the hell's up her
Kill
ass?
a woman's son and appear at her doorstep. My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
In the middle of the
Not in the
night.
mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
So that's why she's so upset. Because Molly is a gold digger.
Alright, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing.
Right, Sarge, catch
To
you
my
next time,
knowledge, you should be
buddy.
at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Sure, why not?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Molly the drug. I don't think drugs quite count as gold diggers, although I guess technically they do take all your money and all your cents, so maybe they are. I wouldn't believe everything you see on TV there, cows.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Calls every horse the same
Strange.
thing. That's
The grey is
funny.
Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must
You need
say,
to find better
I'm
men, then.
curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Oh, let me
just try to
guess.
stay in
Another
it.
freaking
What would
horse
you
race.
say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully
Oh,
tanned leather.
yay. Fine, let's have a race.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into
Not
riding
too much at the
skills.
moment, Vid Steve. It's a little bit all over the
Splendid.
place, but I
In
will be
that case, you
streaming
must choose
much
a
more
map.
regularly in a couple of weeks' time. So we'll go with Nemrod, I think it was.
I'll ride Nemrod. Pit a Nilfgaardian stallion against a Nilfgaardian
Right, the
general.
Nilfgaardian horse.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Drive it on all 6 cylinders. I don't know.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare
Move
the
it.
horse.
Run, you stupid horse! There we go, get in front of him. And then we just got to beat him. Sadly, we can't use our powers to knock him off his horse. That would make it a lot easier. But here we go. Go a little bit of Forza Horse Horizon 3 for you guys. First ever Camry XR6 twin turbo diesel.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Well, you can enjoy the speed behind me, you bastard. Oh,
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
I'm trying to. This horse is actually not doing too badly. But it's the first Camry ever. Oh, that's funny as.
Spare the horse.
Don't spare the horse. Are we meant to eat the horse or something? That's a bit weird. And we beat him.
The roach I chose put in.
Hey,
a right
Ace,
spot.
welcome to the stream, buddy.
I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you.
The real life Ford Mustang.
That is yours.
I'm not sure what the racing saddle's
look,
going to do, but
Lady Latar has just arrived.
there we go.
Who?
We have a new saddle.
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Commodore Horse UV, maybe? Alright, so let's go talk to this fancy pants lady.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Not quite how it's gone down, but sure.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't
wearing one,
Dandelion
Lisa.
saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I
Save a horse
became
riding
Lady
ancient prostitute, says
Latard,
Buddha.
there's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such
I bet there's been nothing but balls there, lady.
congregations. Awful tiring, all this.
I'm not too sure, Alex. Generally I go for about an hour, but we'll see how
Or
we go.
maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm.
See you, Steve.
Different
Thanks for
mothers,
joining
too.
us tonight.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Because it was the other chick that he was bagging, is my guess.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
That you paid for.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
No
and
worries,
the
Alex. Catch you next time.
singhialias. But I've not seen him since.
I'm
Some
under
of
the
them are
impression
indeed,
Dandelion
cows.
thinks you still serve the lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetykins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Sophistication. That's not quite how you say it, lady. I
Thanks,
don't want to know
Mother.
who Sweetykins
Wait.
is.
Before you go,
Oh, they've always got a
I've got a
fucking request, don't
request.
they?
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings. but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
That's alright, we can do that. We just have to tell him something whenever we find him. Who's this person over here that we can talk to? Was it old mate, the friggin' Nilfgaardian? Or Milfgaardian as Fui calls them. I'm sure Trevor's somewhere in the game. In fact, this could be Trevor right here.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
It's kind of like him.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
So I guess
I'd
this
say
will
the same. Well,
make it a bit
let's
quicker
go.
to get back to town. And then we have the last lady to find, and then we can look for Dandelion. And it's now a nice sunny day.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my vet came back from the market for news.
Alright, one last person who's just over here, it seems, in this house right here. And I bet the guards are going to give us some grief.
Driving in stimulus. Scrambled out the old
Remember,
Take good care of
Black one.
How do we get in the back?
As long as they pay.
my head spins.
No, not that way. Crap. Oh,
fetch
yes,
him,
there we go.
The whole town's going on a...
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
And we have the token
Sorry to
American.
sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word.
G'day, Sergeant
I'll
Eastwell.
handle
Welcome to the
this.
stream.
Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
With a very dodgy American accent, I've got to add. It's almost as bad as mine. Cows? Horses don't have
realise
arms.
what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
I bet she doesn't.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You learn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Well, lead on then, idiot. Let's say follow me, then stand there.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
My worth? Really? We've got to wear this stupid outfit? What the hell? No! Fuck, don't lose to the damn lady! Get out the way! Missed me!
Stop, Floyd. Fight!
So we do have to beat her, that's good.
Ratchet! You're quick!
Very quick.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle 1?
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm kicking your ass right here.
Oh, damn it!
Well fought. You're
With
much
sword and
better than the
Superman
last
dance.
one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on
See you,
earth
Peter.
did
Thanks
you
for
get
joining
in?
us tonight.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Very exciting.
but we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing
Ah, the
between
one he
us.
couldn't get.
Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
So, she has a twin, I'm guessing. Whoa, get out the way, Gerald. Beat this damn lady again.
Stop flaunting and fight.
I ain't flirting, bitch. I'm beating your ass right now. Good.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely
Get a new
handle
line,
1?
bitch. It's getting old.
Stop flaunting and fight. Drat it! You're quick!
That's what she said.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can
Oh, I guess we're
barely
gonna knock her
handle 1?
completely out this time. Good thing for her, only using fake swords, not real ones.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy
Welcome back,
giving me
Keegan.
a few private lessons?
No.
Sorry,
You're
gotta
weird.
say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you
not
two
too strong.
lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight.
They
If
would
you'd shut
indeed,
your pouty
cows.
mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's
Naughty little
advances.
sister.
Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially
He said
this
nip.
one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I'm
Indeed,
more sense
Fooey.
than that.
We need a jello tub.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use.
See you,
Garrett.
cows. Thanks for joining
She's
us
so
tonight.
enamored
And
she
hello to
hardly
Alexander.
noticed he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
I'll tell Mummy. Oh.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Interesting, so the war might be wrapping up soon.
Changing
People aren't
subjects.
going to pay for it.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Alright, back to the dwarf we go.
Stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Thanks, Keegan. Appreciate it, buddy.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Can I say maybe? Oh, fuck it. Why not?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Fui's excited now. I'm not sure if we will go back and do some private lessons with her, though. Steal that sword? Why was he looking at the sword? Guess not. We'll loot the water, though. Never can have too much water.
Okay, Swix.
Although apparently we do have too much stuff now. Great. Going to make getting back rather interesting.
Sick.
I bet you are, Mr. Butler.
Look!
So let's see. Whoop, I want to jump. We want to see if we can eat something just to get rid of our bit of weight, so we can continue on. We'll have a drink. Why not? And I want to use it. Consume. There we go. No, we still have too much weight. Where's something that actually weighs? Anything? Come on. You know what? That's shit. Can we drop it? Yes, we'll drop that. There we go. Let's drop it in the street. Oh, and look, he had a drink. We're a bit drunk now. Gonna make talking to the dwarf easier, I guess.
And you also told me.
Apparently make getting lost at this place easier too. I could sell stuff if I could find a merchant, but we just dropped the mace, that'll do. Once we find a merchant, we'll sell off our junk. Oh, what the hell's going on now? I'm too drunk for this.
Mistake.
Get your damn sword out, you monkey! Not this bullshit again. There we go. Fuck you with your fucking weird ass masks. Guess we can't really loot them since we have no room at the moment. But that's alright, they can just stay dead.
Wonderful.
I did indeed slice him, Fooey. He was a bad man. That's what you got to do to bad men, apparently. At least in this game, he's a merchant. Out of the way. We got to sell some shit quickly. So we can go back to looting again.
The best stock in all Novigrad.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
To push enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Let me have a look.
So let's see. Most of this shit, I think, is below our below what we've got currently. We'll probably sell all of it. Oh, that's apparently better than what we're wearing. So is that. They're not. But that's given us some space. I'll go through and sell a whole bunch of other shit later when we're not streaming, because that's pretty boring, but we've got a bit of space now to loot things at least, which is good. And we should also put the good gauntlets on. I think it was this as well. Much better armor. Yeah, +6 or +3? We'll go with +6. There we go. Not very trendy looking clothes, but it is what it is. Get out the way.
Where are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum? Ah, you're back! You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
What the fuck bird is that? Apparently an owl.
Venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
You first, little man.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it!
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
No, that's not what her name was.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picks of Dandelion with a pair of tits.
Lovely description.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummer's troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
The dwarf guy, I like him too. He's pretty cool.
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I bet it'll be shit poetry, but that's just me. Alright, so off to talk to another lady. So we have to wait until after sundown. It is nowhere near sundown at the moment. Guess we'll have to meditate a bit. We'll keep going for a little bit. We'll probably wrap this quest up and then we'll wrap the stream up. So I'm not sure how much longer it's going to go for, but I have a feeling this will be the last lady to talk to. Just to meditate here in the square to pass the time. Take a little while as we go through time. quite sure what time it considers sundown, but we'll wait until it's dark and hope. Sun is pretty much down. Sunset almost looked kind of like MVGA for a minute there. Alright, should be dark enough now. Let's go meet Zoltan and see what this poetry shit's all about.
I see it all around.
Drunken lady rolling about in the street. It's always a good look.
Here already. Come on, let's find some ass.
Some ass rests.
Should start soon.
Oh, this guy's awesome. I guess that's her. Not sure how good a song it's going to be, Kilimanjaro. Nice, Cassio.
Scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
That was an awesome song. Something tells me it's about Yennefer too.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
It was a great song, Keegan.
Rows again, and I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Then attacked me unfucking provoked.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music?
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
All because of that angry little wench. Should have fucking killed her too.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also.
She's certainly not a queen of the desert,
lovely
that's for
as
sure.
she is talented, and this
is Geralt of Rivia. I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous.
I knew it was
in telling
about
my
Yennefer.
story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Excuse me, bitch, I asked you a question.
Come with me.
Okay.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's
Oh,
vault.
good lord.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Settle down, Philly, settle down.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True.
If I don't screw it up, Kilimandrazo, I'm hoping to go for Yennefer because I believe that's...
Worrying about it.
I don't know, she just seems
Any
a
idea
better
of paying
character
to
than
him?
Triss.
You have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
And of course she looks a hell of a
This
lot better, I've got to say.
Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Followed by the
Let me
heist was a
guess.
bust.
Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick
yes
in
it
Novigrad.
does.
Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
So I guess we have to rescue him.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue.
He's got to pay me his salary.
Pay me
Love
his
it.
salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax.
Calm your
I'll
tits,
get him out of
lady.
this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, we've bugger all to do here.
I didn't pick that up,
Heading
but
back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy.
yeah, I quite prefer Yennefer's looks and her character as well. I like the whole aloofness kind of thing she's got going on. Alright, so that has wrapped up Broken Flowers. As I said, we're probably going to wrap it up after that one, because it is getting quite late here. It's after midnight now. So thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. I have quite enjoyed this stream, even though there's been a lot of talking and not much fighting. I'll probably be back around this time tomorrow with another Witcher 3 stream. Gonna try and get back into the daily Witcher 3 streams to get the plot moving on and get through this game already. Yeah, thanks for watching guys, hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Till then, have a good one.
They did indeed fluff about streets and yards before Aurelian.